Could this be the season that defines Arsenal's future? With key injuries testing their squad and the transfer window ticking down, the Gunners are facing crucial decisions. From attacking reinforcements to emerging youth stars, Arsenal's pursuit of silverware could hinge on what happens in the next few weeks. Let's dive into the latest updates that could shape their season. The long-term injuries to Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Jesus have intensified Arsenal's need for attacking reinforcements, a priority even before their setbacks. The club has been linked with several strikers, including Benjamin Sesko, Jonathan David, and Mateus Cunha, but no deals have been finalized. With the transfer window open until February 3rd, fans are hoping for swift action as Arsenal pushes for silverware. A new name in Arsenal's transfer radar is Inter Milan's Marcus Thuram. Reports suggest Mikel Arteta is an admirer of the French forward, but signing him this month seems unlikely. Inter Milan has no plans to sell in January, but could consider offers around €70 million in the summer. Thuram has quickly become a key player for Inter after joining on a free transfer in 2023. He has excelled in his second season, already matching his previous Serie A goal tally with 13 goals in 21 matches, making him the league's second highest scorer. His form highlights his quality, consistency, and ability to perform at the highest level. While Arsenal's pursuit of Thuram may have to wait until summer, their need for attacking reinforcements is immediate. With crucial fixtures ahead, securing a forward this month is essential for maintaining their title challenge and overall ambitions. If they fail to bring in reinforcements, their squad depth could be exposed, potentially derailing their season. Time is running out, and Arsenal must act fast to strengthen their attack before the window closes. Tim Sherwood has praised Ethan Nwanery's impressive cameo in Arsenal's match against Dinamo Zagreb. Recently returning from injury, Nwanery displayed sharpness and skill, reaffirming his status as one of Arsenal's most exciting young talents. His absence was felt, but since stepping in for the injured Bukayo Saka, he has made a significant impact. Despite his age, Nwanery has shown remarkable maturity and technical ability, making Arsenal more dynamic and quickly becoming a key figure in the squad. As one of two Hale End Academy graduates breaking into the first team this season, Nwanery highlights the strength of Arsenal's youth development. His performances reinforce the club's commitment to nurturing young talent rather than relying solely on transfers. Sherwood was particularly impressed with his display against Zagreb, telling Football Insider that Nwanery could save Arsenal millions in the transfer market. He stated, "What a player that kid is. Sometimes you don't need to buy when you have a superstar in your academy." This sentiment reflects the growing belief that Nwanery has the potential to become a top player for Arsenal. However, the club must manage his development carefully. While his talent is undeniable, excessive pressure at this stage could hinder his progress. With the right support, Nwanery has the potential to become one of Europe's best, further cementing Arsenal's legacy of producing world-class players. For now, patience is key, allowing him to develop naturally without overwhelming expectations. As the transfer window nears its end, Arsenal have yet to secure any signings despite the pressing need for reinforcements. Initially, the club approached this window reactively, but injuries to key players have turned it into an urgent situation. With limited time remaining, Arsenal are actively searching for reinforcements, yet no deals have been finalized. The longer the delay, the less likely a signing becomes before the deadline. If Arsenal fail to strengthen the squad this month, the burden on the summer transfer window will increase significantly. Failing to sign a forward now could impact not only Arsenal's current campaign, but also their long-term plans. Without an addition in January, the club will be forced to address this issue in the summer, likely making the transfer window more expensive. The situation is further complicated by the number of expected departures. Jorginho and Thomas Partey are set to leave when their contracts expire, meaning at least one or two midfielders will need to be signed. Additionally, Neto and Raheem Sterling's loan deals are unlikely to be made permanent, increasing the need for attacking reinforcements. Beyond these departures, Arsenal may also face exits in defense, with Zinchenko, Tierney, Kiwior, and Tomiyasu potential candidates to leave in the summer or next transfer window. This could leave Arsenal in a precarious position, suddenly requiring up to 8 new players. Maintaining squad depth and quality will demand high-caliber signings, making the summer window extremely challenging. The higher the stakes, the greater the risk of rushed or costly decisions, which could negatively impact the following season. Securing a forward this month could ease some of this burden and provide immediate support as Arsenal continue their title challenge. With less than 2 weeks remaining in the window, there is still time for optimism, but the urgency to act is undeniable. Arsenal must move swiftly to avoid further complications and ensure they remain competitive for the remainder of the season. Arsenal produced a dominant performance with a 3-0 win over Dinamo Zagreb in their Champions League group stage clash, further cementing their position at the top of their group and giving them the opportunity to secure another warm-weather training camp. From the first whistle, the Gunners were relentless, with Declan Rice putting them ahead within just 2 minutes of the match. His early goal set the tone for what would be a one-sided contest. Arsenal's attacking trio of Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Kai Havertz, alongside Rice, pressed the ball high and kept the Croatian side under constant pressure. The visitors had no time to settle, as Arsenal's midfield dominance, led by Rice and Odegaard, stifled any attempts at building an attack. Despite the pressure, Dinamo Zagreb's defense, particularly their aerial strength during corners, managed to hold firm for most of the first half. Goalkeeper Ivan Novistic was called into action several times, pulling off a string of important saves to deny Arsenal a second. He thwarted Havertz, Martinelli, and Odegaard with timely interventions, keeping his side in the game longer than they had any right to be. The Croatian side, though under siege for much of the half, managed to break forward in patches, relying heavily on counterattacks, but Arsenal's backline, marshaled by William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, was equal to the task. In the second half, it was more of the same as Arsenal continued their dominance. Mikel Arteta made 2 crucial substitutions, introducing the youthful energy of Ethan Nwaneri and the experience of Thomas Partey. Their introductions brought fresh legs to the midfield, and Arsenal continued to control possession. It was Gabriel Martinelli, who had been a constant threat down the left, who set up the second goal. The Brazilian winger delivered a pinpoint pass to Kai Havertz in the box, and the German forward made no mistake, calmly doubling Arsenal's lead and relieving any lingering tension. Zagreb, now down 2-0, tried to rally but were unable to break down Arsenal's defensive shape. They were limited to a few long balls that never really troubled goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale. With the game nearing its conclusion, Arsenal continued to push for a third goal, determined to seal the victory with a flourish. In the dying moments of added time, Odegaard found space in the box and slotted home a well-taken goal to make it 3-0, ensuring the victory was both convincing and comprehensive. It was a performance that highlighted Arsenal's strength across the pitch, dominant in possession, clinical in attack, and solid in defense. With a spot in the knockout stages now looking likely, this win was another step toward achieving Mikel Arteta's vision for his team in Europe. In his recent press conference, Mikel Arteta acknowledged that Arsenal's ability to make significant moves in the transfer market is not solely in their control. He remarked, "It doesn't depend on Arsenal or myself. It depends on the transfer market situation." This comment underlines the unpredictable nature of the market and how Arsenal's plans are influenced by the availability of targets, the competition for players, and the club's financial strategy. Arteta's statement reflects the challenges teams face during a transfer window, particularly when there's a need for reinforcements, but the conditions aren't ideal. With the clock ticking down until the February 3rd deadline, Arsenal's hopes of securing a forward to cover key injuries and strengthen their squad are increasingly dependent on how the market unfolds. Arteta has made it clear that while Arsenal are actively pursuing options, the final decisions often hinge on factors outside their immediate control, such as player availability, negotiations, and rival interest. The situation is critical for Arsenal, as the club looks to balance short-term needs with long-term objectives while trying to stay competitive in both domestic and European competitions. With limited time left in a window, Arsenal fans will be hoping Arteta's words don't signal a frustrating wait until the summer. That wraps up today's update, Gunners. As we've seen, Arsenal's journey in this transfer window is far from over, with plenty of twists and turns ahead. Whether it's strengthening the squad or dealing with injuries, the coming weeks will be crucial for Mikel Arteta and the team. As always, stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep the momentum going in what's shaping up to be an exciting season. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay on top of all the latest news, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. More Arsenal news and insights are on the way. Until next time, Gooners. This expanded conclusion keeps your audience engaged, encourages interaction, and sets the tone for future content, all while staying in line with your focus on Arsenal.